Let's talk about something that almost all of us carry, whether we admit it or not. The fear of rejection. That sinking feeling when someone doesn't respond, they say no, or they don't see us the way we hoped they would. For many of us, rejection doesn't just sting, it spirals. It makes us question our worth, our value, even our future. Today, we're gonna unpack why rejection hits so hard, what it's really about under the surface, and how to shift our relationship with it so it doesn't hold us back. And at the end of this video, I'll walk you through a powerful visualization that helps you rewire your fear response so you can start putting yourself out there with more confidence and less self-doubt. Rejection is so painful because on a primal level, we are wired for belonging. Being cast out from a tribe, a group, literally used to be dangerous. And even though we don't live in the wild anymore, our nervous system hasn't quite caught up. But here's where it gets more complex. Many of us carry old experiences with rejection. Maybe you were left out as a child. Someone ended a relationship without explanation. You got passed over or dismissed. So now as adults, even small moments of rejection feel like confirmation of those wounds. And when we don't name it, we stay ruled by it. Rejection isn't just about dating or sales. It can show up in subtle, everyday ways. Not speaking up in a meeting because you fear sounding off. Avoiding vulnerability with someone you care about. Holding back a creative idea because you don't want criticism. Even procrastinating, because what if the thing you try doesn't work? Rejection isn't always external. Sometimes we pre-reject ourselves. We say no to our own potential before anyone else has a chance to. I worked with a creative recently who was struggling to put himself out there to attract his ideal clients. And when we dug a little bit deeper, we recognized that this fear of rejection was rooted in an experience from his childhood, when he had put himself out there and he was humiliated by a classmate. In this case, my client pre-rejected himself before he even tried. Rejection doesn't always come from others. Sometimes it's a ghost from the past that lives in our heads. Let's name the cost, because while rejection feels risky, avoiding it carries risk too. When you avoid rejection, you often end up 1. Playing small, choosing comfort over growth. 2. Misinterpreting silence, assuming someone's no is about your worth. 3. Delaying your progress because you're perfecting instead of practicing. The fear of rejection convinces you to shrink. But what if rejection was actually the fastest path to alignment? Let's reframe something right now. Rejection is not evidence that you're not enough. It's not a verdict on your identity. It's feedback. It's redirection. It's sometimes even protection. Someone saying no doesn't mean you are wrong to try. In fact, trying despite the fear of rejection is the most courageous thing you can do. The problem comes when we make rejection personal, when we internalize a no and turn it into, I'm not good enough. This always happens to me. Why bother? This is where coaching can be life-changing because we get to help clients unpack the story beneath their reaction. Quick check-in. Can you remember the last time you didn't go after something only because you were afraid of the response? What would have been possible if you tried anyway? Inside the Jay Shetty Certification School curriculum, we talk about building a relationship with fear. Not ignoring it, not overpowering it, but understanding it. What does your fear of rejection sound like? What's its voice? What story does it tell you? Here's the shift. You are not your fear. Fear is a messenger. It can be engaged with and challenged. Ask yourself or your clients, is this fear protecting me or is it imprisoning me? Is it helping me make wise decisions or is it stopping me from showing up fully? Here's a reframe I love. Every no is data. It's not personal, it's informational. And sometimes it's directional. You can use rejection to refine your path, to build resilience, to clarify what's really meant for you. Because the truth is, most people who live extraordinary lives aren't the ones who were never rejected. They're the ones who stopped giving rejection the final say. Let's try something right now. A quick reflection practice for the next time fear of rejection shows up. Ask yourself, what exactly am I afraid will happen? What would I make it mean about me? Is that meaning true, or is it a story? Can I hold space for the discomfort without shutting down? Now imagine you do get rejected. Your idea doesn't land, your message goes unanswered. What would you change if you chose curiosity instead of collapse? Curiosity says, that was data. What can I try next? Collapse says, see, I was right to hide. Choosing curiosity takes practice, but it's how you stay in the game. Let's end with a short visualization. Take a moment to close your eyes, place one hand on your heart, the other on your belly. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now picture yourself doing something that really matters to you. Maybe it's speaking on a stage, writing your book, reaching out to someone important. Maybe it's launching your dream project. Now imagine someone says no. You feel that familiar discomfort, but this time you keep going. You remember their no is not your stop sign. You breathe. You try again, and you realize you're becoming braver by the minute. And that's the real win. Take another breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, and slowly bringing yourself back into this space and blinking open your eyes. Rejection will happen, but it doesn't have to define you. When you understand your fear, engage with it, and stop taking no as a measure of your worth, you set yourself free. Let me know in the comments, where has fear of rejection held you back in the past? And what's one thing you're ready to do anyway? And here's something to consider as you leave today. What would your life look like 1 month from now if you stopped taking no personally? I'll see you next time.